What's up, thieves? My name is Zaru. Today we're talking about a very important subject, as usual. League of Legends. Is it a good game or is it a bad game? Why does it have such a bad rep? Well, I'm not gonna go in depth into this, into a history lesson type beat, because this channel is far from that, okay? This goes against the entire philosophy of the channel, which is making bad videos. But either way, I thought about this problem, right? And people just seem to hate the game. Well, they don't actually hate it, but it has a reputation of most of its player base says that they themselves hate the game that they play. What the fuck? Is there any coherence in this? Like, what the flip? You mean to say that you play a game for 8 hours a day, but you still fucking hate it? Why would you do that to yourself? And as Tyler One greatly said once in one of his live streams, very iconic moment now, and I'm going to try to emulate it as best as I can for you people at home that don't know about it. I'm fucking addicted! I can't quit! That's what he said, word per word. I'm fucking addicted, I can't quit. I think that League of Legends is so successful and so good because it is so addicting. I really believe that they transcended the state of being a mere game. Like, they went from being a mere game to being an actual skill. League of Legends became a skill, just like guitar would be a skill, just like the piano would be a skill, just like being a fucking architect could be a skill. It transcended that bullshit, okay? It went to another realm. Because you could play League for your entire life, which some people do, by the way, and still suck ass at it. I've seen guys with, I don't know, 2,000 games and still in fucking silver. What is fucking up with that? Well, maybe that's a subject for another day. Wink, wink. But really, yeah, it just became a skill as deep and as profound as some other things that we have in real life. Like, for example, chess, you know? Chess, it's a game as well, and it's a game that's super deep, where you could play for your entire life and still you wouldn't be a master at it. And I think that's what interests people a lot in the League of Legends community, is the fact that you have a game that you can never fully master, or at least a game that's super deep, where you just want to play over and over and over again so you can get a better and better and better performance. You just want to do better than last time. You just want to learn more. You just want to get better, have a better game, have more mastery, have more knowledge on the game. And I think that this is a very good way to hook people. I also think that the team did a great job, because League of Legends to me now is like, it's a casual game. Like, honestly, as weird as it may sound, I think it's really weird to say that a MOBA is a casual game. To me, a casual game is just an FPS like Call of Duty, where you just respawn and boom. Like, if it's fast-paced, to me, it's supposed to be casual. That's the way I see things. I might be wrong, I have no idea, right? But League of Legends is a slow game. Like, we can agree on this, right? It's still kind of slow. Even if it's fast in terms of MOBAs, it's still fucking slow. Like, most games are what? Between at least 15 to 30 minutes, most of the time around 25, I suppose. Like, that's still a hell of a time, right? And sometimes games can even last 1 hour if you're fucking determined, which I was from time to time, and I'm proud of it. But yeah, it's fucking long. And there's so many people that just pick up the game, you know, their friends that are considered to be casual gamers, or just gamers that don't like MOBAs at all, and still have tried League of Legends at least once in their life, or are hooked to it. I really believe there's an effect where if your group plays League of Legends, there are more chances that you play League of Legends, or at least try it, which, I mean, it's not a foreign concept. It's the same thing if, you know, if the group smokes a lot of cigarettes and takes drugs or shit like that, you could get influenced. Like, it's one of the same things, the same mechanisms. If I'm wrong, I do apologize. Of course, I could look like a clown. I'm only right about 20% of the time, or 15, or 10, or more like 5. But either way. So why does League of Legends get such a bad rep? Well, I believe that it's because of their community. That's one of the first factors. Because their community members, you can meet them in real life at a convention. Okay? You could meet a League of Legends player. It doesn't smell very good, but you meet them in real life, okay? You talk to them, you talk to the guy, and you guys just exchange about your favorite R34 characters, you know? You're like, oh man, you've seen that Ari Futanari drawing yesterday? Oh shit, that was awesome, mate! And you just talk back and forth, and it's fine. Like, they genuinely seem like a good, normal human being. But then the contrast comes when you actually meet one of those guys in a game. Like, when you play League, those guys change. I've seen it for myself, you know? It's not the community that is bad, I think. It's literally the game is so stressful and everything is a consequence in this game, right? And it's so stressful that it changes people. Because I literally have friends who I consider to be normal human beings, normal functioning members of society in real life, and I can talk to them and have a nice time, become complete psychopaths in a game of League. So it manifests in the different aspects, right? Either you become awfully delusional, awfully illogical, or just awfully annoying. One of those three, right? Or you're just number 4, a beast that's consumed by fucking hatred. When you're playing that top lane on 0-8, oh my lord, I can tell you that guy's pissed. That guy like most top lane players will be pissed. Very few have Zen and go 0-8 and stay calm. Like even I, when I go 0-8 top lane, I go fucking crazy. I just want to alter for the game and leave. Which, by the way, I mean, I'm not gonna frown upon you if you do it. You know, it's kind of not nice for your team, but I mean, bro, I kind of get you on that one, man. It's kind of tough. But anyway, like the game genuinely is so stressful that people are changed by it. People become annoying. People become bad. Turn from good to evil, you know? And I just think that it's because the game is just very stressful. It's a game that, you know, people take seriously. They take the game seriously. And, you know, maybe that's because of the ranked system, I don't know, but it's as a great sportsman said one day, I don't know his name, I don't fucking remember, it was on a video I watched with XQC. You play the game to win, which is true. You play the game to win. So when those guys play League, like what they want mainly is not to have fun, even though it's a game, they want to win. Like it transcended the mere state of a mere video game where you just have fun. It's like you have fun as well, you know, you want to have fun and all that stuff. Okay, it's great, but most of all, you still want to win your games. You don't want to play to just lose. It doesn't make sense, right? You want to be the victor. And so when something happens that is outside of that realm of winning, you just start being mad and a bit pissy, a bit angry, innit? You start being a bit annoyed, a bit irritated by everything that happens. And then boom, boom, the fuse just starts. And you just start insulting that guy because he got too many deaths. You're like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm so fucking mad. But it transcends any logic in the sense that it doesn't follow logic. Okay, if someone is feeding in the game of League, it's not because they're like, I'm gonna feed my lane and have a goddamn bad time by being 0-10. Oh my lord, would I love to spend my weekend doing that? Some people do that. Some people are actual griefers. I've seen it on Twitch. L9 Bateman, a guy that dedicates his time to trolling games. Yeah, there's some guys that find fun in that, but I think the majority of people, 98%, is it safe to say? When they die in the game, they don't do it on purpose. Like, when they die, they don't actually go like, I want to die. Like, no, they're just like you. They want to win. Or like, they're just like the player, you know, the other players. They want to win the game. So it's like, you become totally irrational and dumb because you're just start insulting someone that's not even doing it on purpose in the first place, you know? How can you fault a man for doing his best but still failing? Like, what do you want to do about this? How can you help this guy? You can't. You just can't. If the guy's bad at the game, he's bad at the game. That's how it is. That's just how it is. He'll have to learn his own way, you know? That's how it is. And then you've got an enormous amount of delusion where players just go like, I can't climb, man. The system is giving me the worst allies in the game. Oh! It's your allies. Of course, of course. It's your allies. Yes, of course. In 500 games played, in each one of them, there was a common factor. And that common factor, most likely, was a bad player. Okay. And most likely, that bad player could have been you, right? Because, like, I know that you are always in your own games, but it's always someone else that grieves the game, right? It can't be you, you know? Like, the common factor has to be something else. It can't be you. You can't be the common factor in your losses. It would make no sense, right? Even though you are in every single one of your own games. Guys, get to it. Be real. If you don't climb, it's just because you suck at the game. That's about it. Like, you are in each one of your games. You are your biggest fan, but also your biggest saboteur. You sabotage your own games by just being bad at it. And then you follow the people, which doesn't help you get any better, does it? So, yeah, sorry, this was a bit out of context. This is mostly dedicated to League players that are watching this. And that are in delusion, of course. Normal people, bless you. Have a good time climbing if, you know, you want to put in the work. But I don't think it's that uncommon, you know? It's like people playing chess. They say that they fucking hate chess. Well, maybe not all of them would say that, but I would say that I hate chess. Because it's not that you hate chess, it's that you hate losing. It's not that you hate League of Legends. It's that you hate losing in League of Legends. Or you hate how League of Legends makes you feel, or you act, or other people that play the game act, which is like annoying fucking pricks. Let's be honest here, okay? Because of all the stress that the game generates, and you're not able to take all that stress in, and so you just blow up and become fucking annoying. So that's why League of Legends has a very bad rep, because like the user starting experience is get into a game, have a bunch of people that are fucking stressed out because they want to win by all costs, by all means. You don't know much about the game, you know, but you're still here, still participating, my friend. And then you're inside that game, you don't know what's fucking happening, and then suddenly they start insulting you. Because you know what's happening. You're just bad at the game, right? So you get a few deaths, and people insult you. They come up with, to their credit, the most creative insults I've ever seen in my life. Like Alt F4 IRL, never heard that one. Go 0-1 IRL, never heard that one except in League. Like, or this one is in Dota 2, but I want to mention it. I hope you die in Donbass. Russian player saying this to an Ukrainian player. Absolute hilarity. Anyways, basically, all I wanted to say is that League of Legends is not a bad game. Okay, people just hate League of Legends because it is a very hostile environment. And I'm not saying that everybody who gets attracted to League of Legends is someone who is toxic. I genuinely think that what is toxic mostly is the people when they are in-game themselves. Because outside of the game, they're just normal people. It's just that when they're inside the game, they just get transformed. That's all I meant by this, okay? Now, maybe they're toxic as well outside of the game, like on Reddit and stuff like that, but I really feel like people that are like this are mostly just mad. You know, they got mad while playing the game, and so this anger carried on outside of the game, and so they had to make a Reddit post about it, ranting about the state of League of Legends or whatever the fuck. But all in all, I think that Riot Games is a successful company. They're doing very well, especially with Valorant too, you know, cashing in so fucking much. You know, they're the kings of casual gaming, in my opinion, right now. Or at least, like, they're better at making stuff that is not supposed to be casual. They're doing what Valve is not doing, basically. And so they're getting more public for that. Once again, I might be wrong, might be correct, because, you know, there's still a lot of players playing CSGO, right? Even though it's not a casual fest 100%, right? Like, CSGO is a bit more serious than Valorant, but still, like, I don't know the exact numbers, but anyways, TLDR, people hate League because it's a hostile environment, but the game is actually awesome, even though people say they don't like it because they're just mad. Well, they just lost a lot of games, and so like they're angry. They don't like losing. Thanks for watching as usual. Your presence warms my heart. My name is Zaru. I'll see you in the next one. Take care of yourself. Bye bye. Oi, fucking